Welcome back, Mr. Witness.
Thank you.
As usual, may I remind you once again that you are still under oath for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters before I hand you over to Madam Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Chair, I hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jonga.
Good afternoon, ma.
You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Council, can we proceed?
Yes, Mr. Jonga, we were discussing the issues regarding the geology fund.
Yes, sir.
Do you recall that?
Yes, sir.
Now, we have another payment on the 12th of October 2021, an amount of $1,391,444. Do you recall this?
Yes, sir, I do. I was requested to provide some information in the morning.
Some?
And information with regards to the number of quarries, sand quarries,
Okay.
and
Yes,
You've asked by the chair, yes, correct.
yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonga.
I want to read out the list, then I can make a printout. I have not printed it out. I was able to go through my emails and show the list.
Okay. Yes, just give us the number. How many? Yes. By tomorrow, you will give us, yes, the list.
Yes.
You know, you have told us that the council has 28 wards.
Yes.
So we want to know exactly how many of these wards
Yes.
have economic, sand mining activity or economic activity.
Yes.
With respect to sand mining and that.
Yes.
And that stuff.
Just to, we have Tujereng, Sanyang, Sambuya, and Gunjur. These are all in Combo South, so they are all sand mining communities.
Okay.
So Bafoloto in Combo Central is gravel. Serekundanding, Kuloro, Tunjina, Jenunkunda, Pirang, Sotokoi, Faraba, Kafuta, they're all in Combo is gravel. Okay. Then you have block which is in Foni, Berefet, gravel.
Okay. So these are the ones?
Yes.
For the council?
Yes,
that is Brikama Area Council?
Yeah, this is the existing list of quarries in West Coast.
Areas?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yes, it's important because, you know, it's important also for us to know so that we will ascertain whether geology is also doing justice to Brikama Area Council in remitting all monies received from these areas.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Thank you. So you will give us a copy.
Yes.
All right?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I want to proceed to the issue of the two vouchers that were presented to me yesterday with regards to the same trip to Dakar, Senegal. Yeah. So I've spoke with the Director of Finance to confirm the authenticity of this payment.
Yeah.
No, what do?
Yes.
Let us exhaust one topic, which is the geology fund.
Okay.
And then before we move to another, we can discuss that for the purpose of the evidence. Do you understand?
Yes.
So we'll have the evidence in sequence. You've asked for time for the two vouchers. We are now dealing with the geology fund, Madam Chairperson.
Yes, okay.
So I'm just thinking it's more tidier.
Yes.
If we exhaust that and we come to the vouchers.
Very well.
Thank you.
We can do so because we will come back to the issues of finance.
Yes.
When he certifies when we have the
yes
certified copies of the budgets and.
All right. Thank you very much. Do you understand, Mr. Jonga?
Yes, I do.
So you just note that, Mr. Jonga.
Yes, yes.
That you need to explain those vouchers.
Yes.
So we move straight to the other payment made by Geology to, the Department Accountant General's office.
Yes.
To the FIB Vista Bank account.
Yes.
On the 12th of October 2021.
Yes.
And these were from collections for the period July to December 2020.
Yes.
Now, the amount is $1,391,444.
Yes.
Yes, what can you tell us about that particular payment and how was it expended?
It was not expended to the communities. That I can.
It was not?
It was not spent on the communities.
Why?
Let me check the bank statement for October.
Yes, the FI Bank, Vista Bank for October 2020, 2021. Can I have the bank statements, please?
Yes, I've seen 1,391,444.
Yes, that's 12th October 2021.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
After the receipts, there have been payments from the same account on the 15th.
Yes, how much?
9,089.
All right. Proceed.
30,000.
So there were a series of payments
Yes, there were a series of payments. Yes.
made from that payment from the Accountant General's office, which was supposed to be for the areas that are affected by this sand mining.
Yes. Plus, part of the series of payment, there's this 1,187,604.37 burud, which was paid to Serif Sar for a road construction. Sar
That's
construction.
not possible. That's not possible. I don't understand where you got that money from. You said you paid Sheriff Sar how much?
1,187,604.
How is that possible? It appears as if when this payment was made by the Accountant General, the $1,391,444, when it was paid by the Accountant General's office to the Brikama Area Council, your account was, you have a minus.
Yes.
So more than 90% of the money paid sank.
Yes, usually that's the case. The money will go to pay off the liabilities, and we will take
Yes.
another OD to continue with the.
You took an overdraft.
Yes.
So taking an overdraft has nothing to do with the money that was paid. The money that was paid had to sink because you had your liabilities with the bank.
Yes, that's what I'm
Is that
saying.
not the case?
Yes, if there are liabilities, then the money sinks. Then we also request for other liabilities from the bank.
Just wait a minute. We'll just go to the relevant date, or the 12th of October. Just go to the 12th of October.
Yes, I am there.
You are on the relevant date?
Yes, sir.
Before that, before the 12th, what was the state of the account?
It was minus 1,430,000.
You what?
It was a minus
Minus how much?
1,430,067.07 bullets.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So when the money was paid, you still have a minus of $38,623.
Yes.
So nothing was paid from this money. You took an overdraft.
Yes.
That's an overdraft.
Yes,
It has no correlation with the geology fund.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
The fund that came in sank,
Yes.
and we took an overdraft.
You know, you were saying you out of that money you made payment, and you said 1 million plus. I said that could not be because
No.
it's as if there was no money because it was paid into the account and it sank because it went to offset the liability.
Yes, we're on the same page on that. I said when the money came in, it offset the liability from the bank, but we took.
No, I'm just saying initially your evidence was out of the money you paid more than $1 million is too.
No. What I said after when I read the other payments that were made from the funds, I said there is another payment of this much.
But that has nothing to do with the geology fund.
Yes.
You understand that?
Yes.
But why would you do that? Why would you use this money to offset your liabilities?
It only points out to the poor management of the accounts, and I take responsibility for that because
And you, as a CEO, you are you are primarily responsible for this.
for the management of the accounts, yes,
Yes, management of the accounts.
yes.
Okay, let's see where it will take us. You also have the amount of $4,169,708.79 bututs collection from the period January to June 2021 collections. 26th of October 2021 was the date the amount was paid. Do you see that? Now, how is this money spent? $4.169. Yes?
Sorry, few minutes, please.
What are you looking at, sir?
I'm still looking at the 4.1.
Where? Now, this is your evidence. Let me hear from you, Mr. Jonga. I need explanation first as to how this money was spent before we now start to look into documentation.
Of course, I have to refer to the bank statement to be able to give you my answers.
No, you don't need to refer to the bank statements for your answers. You are sitting down here with me. I'm asking you, when I want to give you the bank statements, I will ask the bank statement to be given to you. I'm asking you, was this $4,109,708.79 spent on the areas that are affected?
No, no, it was
The answer is no.
No, yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Yes. And please hand over the bank statements. When we need you to look at them, we will ask that you be given the bank statements. We'll ask that you be given the bank statements. So why will you not spend this money with respect to the manner in which it is supposed to be spent? That is the affected areas. Why?
Yes. Again, it is not correct.
I know.
I spoke about the reasons that led to spending of the funds other than its primary purpose.
What are the reasons?
One, it could happen that we will need to pay salaries at a certain point in time, and then we'll be limited in fund. So the only option we will have at that point in time is to use the fund to pay off the recurrent expenses, and then pay whatever we spend from the fund from the weekly collections. So usually the weekly collections will not go as planned. And
so you had a minus $2,556,719 before the royalty was paid, which is $4,109,708.79. You get that?
Yes.
And so the balance on your credit is $1,612,988. Do you see that?
Yes.
And even with the credit, it was not even paid to the relevant beneficiaries as well. You cannot do that, Mr. Jonga.
Yes, it's wrong.
Yes, it's unlawful.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yeah, it is wrong.
It's unlawful.
Maybe you could what spending the money for a purpose that it is not meant for. It is
unlawful.
Wrong.
It is unlawful.
When
we deal with the law, we say words like unlawfulness, because the law says it has to be done this way. When you do it in accordance with the law, it's a lawful transaction. When you do not do it in that way, it becomes an unlawful transaction. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So whether something is wrong or right probably has to do with some other things like morality or so on and so forth. Here is what the law that we are focused on. The idea that it's clear how you were supposed to spend this money, and you went totally contrary to the MOU and the financial manual and the relevant laws. So it's unlawful.
I did not dispute the fact that it's wrong.
I need you to either agree or disagree.
No, I do not agree that the...
You don't agree that it's unlawful?
I agree that the purpose of payment was not what happened with the
Is it
funds.
unlawful or not?
No, and I can explain.
Is it lawful?
I can explain.
No, is it lawful?
What is lawful? What is lawful and what is not lawful?
What does the MOU say the money should be for?
Yes, if you spend it in that way, it's lawful. If you don't spend it in that way, it's not lawful.
So it's unlawful.
Yes.
Good. We move to other issues. 29th of March 2022, 3,07,753.92 bututs was paid to the Vista Bank account, and these were collections between July to December 2021. Again, Mr. Jonga, I need your evidence. I need you to talk to me. I need your evidence, not to bank on the bank statement for your answers.
No, I'm not relying on the bank statement. I'm just
Okay,
relying on
so
the bank
was this money
statement
spent?
for a reference.
That's good. So please hand over the bank accounts to the registrar. So was this money spent to the communities?
I do not think so. The money was spent on the communities.
You don't think so?
Yes.
You know it was not spent to the communities. That you know.
Well,
Correct?
if I had the statements, then I'll be able to confirm the payments that are made from the moment we receive these funds. But at this point in time, in the absence of the bank statements, I don't have a full recollection. But I can say for certain that majority of the funds are not spent on the affected communities. I have been saying that since in the morning.
That's fine. Now we will give you the statements. Now we will give you the bank statement.
Thank you.
After having your answer.
I'm looking at the Vista Bank statement for the month of March.
Yes.
You said this is 29th of March?
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen the 3 million.
You haven't seen?
The 3,007,753
It's paid to the Vista Bank account. That's what the record shows.
on the 29th.
What do you have? I mean, it could be around the 29th or thereabout.
I did not see it on the 30.
You can check the EcoBank account because these are the two accounts, correct?
Yes.
You are looking at the EcoBank account?
Yes, I'm looking at the EcoBank account for March 2022.
Yes.
I'm yet to see the inflow. It was not in here too.
You didn't see it?
No,
you
I
can't
did not
see
see
it.
No, I did not see it here.
It's not there?
No.
So where is this money paid to?
I honestly do not recall where the money was paid to other than these two accounts.
We know that a total of 33,113,170.01 butut was paid between May 2020 to June 2023. That is a fact. Do you agree with that?
Well, now that you have the 3,07,753.92 not in the statement,
yes.
At this point I might not be able to agree with that until
That is a very dishonest answer from you.
No, it's a factual answer because
It's
I did not
not
see this amount in the statement.
I will tell you what.
Maybe you could show me in the statement. Show me the inflow in the statement.
Your problem is you want to be smart.
No.
You cannot win. It's not a competition.
I'm not here to win. I'm here to speak
Listen
the
to
facts.
me, Mr. Jonga. You cannot. You see, we deal with what we have. We show you. A statement was obtained from you.
Yes.
This is not the first time you are confronted with this amount.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
You have been investigated. You
Yes.
gave a statement.
Yes.
The amount of 33 million is in your statement.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
If you had disputed any payment,
Yes.
you would have raised it in your statement.
Yes.
You would have.
Yes.
You were the CEO between 2019 to 2023.
Yes.
Don't try to see whether you can capitalize on issues. It would not work. I can guarantee you 100%.
No, I do not like the fact that you're trying to pin me in a way that you...
My job is to pin you down.
Yeah, I'm saying, no, not pin me. I'm saying you're trying to pin me as someone who is not being honest. I've been straightforward.
I think so.
Yes. What I'm trying to explain here.
Yes.
It's true. That is part of my statement.
Yes.
But it is also true that this fact was not known to me at the time I was making my statement. So
whose fault?
I take responsibility for
You cannot say that because you are highly educated, Mr. Jonga. You were not.
But I'm not perfect.
Wait a minute. That's your problem.
No,
you were not. Just hear me out. You were not forced, were you, when the statement was obtained?
No.
You were not coerced in any way, were you,
Yes,
when the statement was obtained from you?
That's correct. Yes.
There was no pressure on you from the investigators. If you say that and it happens, we will quash all these statements. I will urge the commissioners to investigate that. I don't think they will tolerate that. But you have confirmed that none of this happened. You are not in a form of duress, were you?
Very well.
So you knew that by virtue of your job as CEO, the position you held, you were asked questions, and you gave answers for these questions.
I never denied that I was asked questions. I never denied that I gave answers.
Yes.
But what I'm telling you, in the absence of having the records in the statement, that's what I'm telling you.
No, you do know why that is important, as opposed to how you are seeing it. You are seeing it as an opportunity. Now they can
No.
Hear me out. No. I see, again, let me remind you what my job is. My job is to test your evidence.
Yes.
You understand that? Where I think you are not factual, my job is to test that evidence. But you have the absolute freedom, like I have been giving you, to provide explanations. We don't make decisions. Those who make decisions are the commissioners. That's why it's important. I wish you were not here. I wish you would not have been here, to Jonga. But here we are. Let's just do our job. What I'm saying is, you are saying the $3,007,753 is 92, but since you can't find it in the two statements, then you doubt the $33 million figure. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay, what are you saying?
The problem is, I think always you try to conclude, preempt my statements, and I think that is not helpful. You see, I'm old enough to make statements and admit to my statements.
Now go ahead. Let me hear from you.
What I'm trying to spell out here.
Yes.
Is that hence you don't have the 7,753.92 budut.
Yes.
Then I will need to confirm, because it's not in none of the statements. So I will need to confirm the entire 33.7 million.
Mr. Jonga.
So I don't think that is too much to ask for.
No. Have you ever been denied an opportunity?
No.
I want to hear from you. Have you ever been denied?
No.
No, just hear me. Let our speeches not overlap. Have you ever been denied an opportunity to confirm anything?
No, but that's what I want.
You hear me out. If you're fair to the commission, you know you have been given adequate time and you say you request for time. Is that a true statement or not?
A very true statement. But I'm heading to that, and then you cut me short.
No, we are to discuss this issue the way I see it and the way you see it, and after which if you can make your applications to the commission to tell them you need XYZ time to do further findings. But I am to tell you what I want to tell you first, and then you can make your application.
Yeah, but
if it is granted, that's beyond me.
That's fine.
Do you understand? That's beyond me. That I don't have those powers. What I am saying is that the other side of the coin suggests that if this money is paid and it doesn't reflect in these two accounts, it may have been paid in another account. Is that also a possibility?
To any other account other than the two now?
That's not a possibility.
No.
Okay, so what are you asking for? You're asking for time to verify?
Yes.
Good. You can ask that.
Madam Chairperson, I want to request that be given time to confirm.
Yes, this is in relation to which amount?
This is the
29 March 2022, there was a payment
March, yes.
of $3,007,753.92 buttons between collections for July to December 2021.
The request is, Mr. Jonga, is granted.
Thank you.
You can do so by tomorrow. You should be able to let us know whether I believe that sometimes you could give leeway to, just like what happened with the second amount that was supposed to have been paid in EcoBank, but we did see the amount in Vista Bank. So I think not having seen the money in both accounts might suggest that it might have been paid into another account. If there is no possibility, you would have cross-checked by tomorrow all the other accounts to see whether it is not there.
Yes, that's
and then we have the opportunity to cross-check whether it's accountant general where this money has been paid to, which they will provide the evidence for us.
Yes, because I want to confirm, like I said earlier on, because
yes, we will do so. That is why I said your request is granted. So by tomorrow,
thank you.
You can come up with the response.
Thank you.
All right.
So Jonga, do you now see how it works?
So let's go to the next amount. Did you deal with council? Did you deal with the 26th of October?
Chair.
And the 27th of October?
We are going by a report,
all right,
and we have a list there. So Jonga, you see how it works?
I've always seen it this way, Council.
Okay. Now, we expect to have the results by tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So, 17th of October, 2022, there is a payment of $4,390,191.78 buttons.
Yes.
The collections from January to June 2022. Jonga,
yes.
how was this money spent?
I do not have a recollection of this money being paid to the communities.
Can you check the account?
What amount are we looking at? 4.3?
4,390,000.
Okay.
You will see 17 October 2022, you were on a minus. It was red, going by my records.
So that I think I got the wrong statements here.
Are you there?
I was going through the wrong statement. Sorry. Yes.
Yes. You see that as at the time the money was paid, you could not have made any payment to either the affected areas or any cancelled payments, in fact, because the money sank. It had to sink in the account because you were in a minus. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Minus what?
Minus 115,518.21.
No. Are we looking at the same document? I mean, before the payment was made.
Yeah, before the payment was made, it was minus 4,274,673.57.
Yes.
Yes.
So what was the balance on the credit? What were you left with?
115,000.
115,000.
518.21.
Yes. So this is the issue.
Yes.
So again, this money was not spent on for the purpose it is meant for.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Correct.
Is it the same explanation?
Yes.
And it's a general rule, Mr. Jonga, for all the payments that were made from this account, that you and I know it is not for, it's not spent or paid to the affected areas. You provide us with the necessary vouchers.
I said that, yes.
Now go to the next one. 27th of October 2022. There is an amount of $5,113,086 is 3 bututs. These were collections from July to December 2021.
On the 27th of October, 5.1. Sorry, I'm with, I think this is Vista Bank. Yes, I'm yet to see the inflow for 5.1 for the 27th of October. Maybe you can
27 October 2022.
Yeah,
Is it
yes,
not
sir.
there?
Yes, in the statement that I have.
Vista Bank, you haven't seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
Eco Bank?
Go on, let me check that. No, I have not seen it in the Eco Bank.
Please mark that and give us more information regarding that payment as well.
That is the 27th of October 2022.
2022. These are collections for the period
And
July to December 2021.
Yes, so the other one is 29th of March.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Now, the last one we have is for the period 12th of June 2023 just hold on a minute. Yes, an amount of $3,007,753.92 bututs.
Uh,
12 June 2023. Can you verify that, sir?
yes, I'm going through the statements. Can I kindly request for the Vista Bank statement for 2023?
Yes, we'll ask the register give you.
'The statement for June is not printed.
What is there?
Yes, it ends at January 2023.
All right. That's
I can.
You will verify that as well.
Yes.
Now, how are payments authorized? I know the signature part, you and the finance director, in your capacity as CEO and the finance director, but how are payments authorized at the level of council? Who decides what should be paid, who should be paid, how payment should be done?
Because there are various types of payments. It will be helpful if I can have
All
the
payments.
basics.
It's now for you to categorize the payments.
Yes. So, for instance, when it is the issue of salary payments,
Yes.
the payroll will raise the salaries from the payroll and make the printout of both the bank and the cash settle. So then it is taken to the internal audit
Yes.
for verification. The accounts clerk will sign, of course, the internal audit
Yes.
verifies. Then the director of finance will sign, and then the CEO will authorize.
Okay. Now, who has the authority to approve expenditures?
The CEO.
Ultimately, the CEO.
Yes, the director of finance will just confirm the availability of funds.
So at council, if you want to sign, you and the finance director want to sign a check of $20 million, just the two of you can authorize this?
No.
Can you tell us?
Yeah, of course, you have to raise the payment voucher.
Yes.
And have the prerequisite supporting documents.
Yes.
For that payment.
Yes.
It has to pass through internal audit.
Yes.
The director will sign to confirm the availability
Yes.
of funds.
Now I understand the administrative checks and balance that are put in place regarding we discussed it with the vouchers, regarding the internal auditor, to make sure that they verify the payments, whether it's in accordance with the budget and so on and so forth. I understand the voucher must be prepared, accounts clerk, the paying out cashier, the person that is receiving or the recipient or the payee. Now I'm talking about the ultimate authority. Now, does it reside? It resides with you at the end of the day. So once vouchers are raised, all the necessary processes have been followed regarding the voucher being raised. Everything rests with you now.
No, everything do not rest with the CEO. First, allow me to say, let's say if there's going to be an expenditure.
Yes.
This particular expenditure, there have to be a budgetary provisions for this expenditure.
Yes.
There have to be a budget line for a particular expenditure.
Correct.
And then that's where it starts. If it is salaries, then of course the payroll will need to prepare both the cash schedule and then the bank schedule.
Yes.
And then we'll proceed to the rest of the steps.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But
has the accounting officer, of course, by virtue of my function, has the accounting officer.
so let me be more direct. Once a payment voucher is you deem it correct and a genuine payment, and you feel you can go ahead and approve. Let's say you're paying $1 million. Is there any authority higher than you that must be aware of this payment, or can you just sign off from that payment automatically once you're convinced that it has followed due process?
What I could say is there should, of course, be a threshold that the CEO could authorize at this level without
Yes.
resorting to, let's say, the chairman
Yes.
or the general counsel. But during this period, we do not have any monetary threshold that will refer the CEO to refer to, let's say, to the general counsel or to the chairperson. But of course, when we're making payments that are as huge as, let's say, for contracts, of course, the chairman is informed.
So the chairman is only involved when you are making huge payments, like up to what amount?
Because usually not involved in the true sense of the word. Let's say given authorization.
I know.
Yes. Let's say if we signed a contract for a road construction, and then we needed to make the 20% advance payment. You know, in that regard, he will be aware, because the 20% is paid immediately after the signing of the contract. So instances like that.
Go ahead.
Yes, he will be aware.
So from all the works that were happening in Brikama Area Council, the projects, the contracts that were awarded, the chairman is aware of these payments?
He's aware of the contracts that we
and again, be careful how you answer. Let me guide you. I'm not your lawyer. You know, but be careful how you answer, because what I'm trying to ask you has a lot to do with your responsibility.
Yes.
You understand that?
Yes.
For you and the Director of Finance, your responsibility. So what you tell me is important.
Yeah.
You understand that? If you go to 19, Authority for Expenditure,
Yes.
of the Financial Manual, it talks about
Council is page 19.
page 19, section 305. It says the authority to incur expenditure is vested in council through budget approval. Now the finance director shall not make any payment nor accept any charge in his accounts unless authorized by the chief executive officer, correct?
Yes.
And in accordance with the monetary thresholds approved by each council.
Yes.
As regard the monetary threshold, it should be noted that up to a given amount the CEO can approve and incur expenditure without reference to the chairman or mayor of the council. Up to a certain amount, the CEO is required to consult and seek clearance from the chairman or mayor beyond a given amount. Now the CEO is required to refer such expenditure to council to seek approval. That's why I ask you, unless you want to take absolute responsibility, which is okay,
Yes.
I don't have a problem with that. Did you have absolute control over expenditure?
Like I said earlier on, there was no threshold.
Did you have absolute control over expenditure? It's a very simple question.
The honest answer is yes.
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 Good. Now, were there circumstances where you needed to get clearance from the chairman?
Formal clearance? What kind of clearance are you?
Well, it has to be formal, but we want to understand if you have explanation as to whether clearance is, or whatever obtains. I think you were trying to explain that you notify, from my understanding, the chairman, but not to have absolute clearance.
Yeah, exactly. Like what I'm saying. If there are contractual obligations,
Yes.
And then he's of course aware of the contractual obligations that we
Yes.
have. So we of course, in my weekly or daily briefings, I'll inform him that we intend to pay these contractual obligations,
Yes.
within this week, because
Yes.
this is we have the, let's say, maybe the interim payment certificate from a contractor, and then it's been satisfied. So we intend to proceed and make the payments.
Right.
Yeah.
When you come up with the explanation for the other two payments, if you have any, then we can conclude the issue with respect to the geology fund. But your answers were helpful.
Yeah.
I believe you've said clearly that or majority of these payments were not used in the manner it was supposed to. Fair
Yes.
enough?
Yes.
But we'll wait for tomorrow and then we can conclude on that.
Yes.
Any questions regarding the geology fund?
No.
Now, the issue regarding waste collection. How many, we know that there's one Mustafa Mane, Lamin Kanye, and Lalo Kanye. We see that on page 5, Honorable Commissioners. Lalo, Mustafa Mane, Lamin Kanye, and Lalo Kanye.
Yes.
Now, we know that these individuals were mostly contracted
Yes.
regarding the waste collection.
Yes.
What can you tell us about their, first, do they work for council?
No, these are individuals that we hire, who will in turn hire. They have trucks.
Yes.
So they also hire additional trucks. So one person will raise a claim for payment. Let's say we'll be charged per trip. So if you look at the claim, you'll see the charge per trip, and then at the end of the exercise, one of them will raise a claim for payment, and then the person will effect the payments to the other truck drivers.
So,
Council, I think it's a convenient point to stop. It's 4, but before I do so, Mr. Jonga, for exhibit LGC/MJ in bracket C/BKAC/017, which is the vouchers that were mentioned by council.
Yes.
They are 44.
Okay, thank you.
They are 44.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right?
Okay.
Listing the ones with numbers and the ones without numbers.
They're all 44 in total.
There are 44 vouchers.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
You may rise.